Let me guess. Single white female seeking...
Darlene, I'm looking for a dog. Your mom and dad want me to get DJ a dog for his birthday.
Well, make sure and put a sweater on it so I can tell the difference.
Can't believe how expensive these dogs are.
Well, why don't you just get one from the shelter? That way you get a great pet and you're saving its life.
Oh, I don't think DJ would want a dog from the pound.
Well, first of all, no one calls it the pound anymore. And the shelter's a great place to get a pet. They've got all sorts of stuff from mutts to purebreds, young ones to old ones who are already trained. I think it's the only place for someone with a social conscience to get a pet.
Sound like a public service announcement.
Well, that's because I volunteered at the shelter last year. Did you know that all the ones that aren't adopted get put to sleep?
Oh, don't tell me that. Now I gotta go down and adopt all of them.
Good luck. 8 million unwanted animals are killed every year.
Well, I could take a puppy, maybe 2.
This wouldn't be a problem if people would just get their dogs and cats spayed and neutered.
Come on, boy. I'll go get you some water.
I think he's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, that he's run out of imaginary friends.
Hey, guys, I wanted to show you the new trick I taught him. Roll over. Roll over, boy. Well, he did it this morning. Oh, I get it. No treats, no tricks, huh?
Well, he trained that one pretty well. I think he's ready for a real dog.
Let's go down to the shelter. It'd be nice to know that some animal's getting a healthy environment and a happy family.
Or we could just bring the dog back here.
Of course, DJ, Roseanne, and Dan will be the ones to actually adopt the dog. It's not a good idea to give an animal as a gift. The adult who will be responsible for the pet should be the one to make the adoption. There's a lot that goes into this decision to adopt a pet. The following video will give you more details about being a responsible and loving pet owner. If you happen to be thinking about adopting a new pet, this brief program will help start you off on the right foot, or should we say, paw. Adopting a companion animal is a happy but serious commitment, a commitment for life. For the animal, this could mean 10, 15, or even 20 years. For you and your family, it means a daily effort. Pets need food, water, exercise, care, and companionship every day of every year of their lives. But if you're truly prepared to take this step, you will never stop being rewarded for your commitment with companionship, playfulness, loyalty, entertainment, affection, and much more. But how do you know whether or not you're ready to add that special animal companion to your family? Before you answer, here are a few things you should consider. First, ask yourself why you want a pet. It's amazing how many people get pets just because they think it might be the thing to do, or because the kids think that puppies and kittens are cute. Next, are you sure you have time for a pet? Remember, the commitment is a daily one. Can you afford a pet? Purchase price aside, there are licenses, veterinary fees, grooming, toys, spaying or neutering, food, and possibly even training classes to add to the tab. Can you handle those special problems such as fleas, scratched furniture, soiled carpets and floors, chewed slippers, and unexpected medical bills? Are you allowed to have a pet where you live? Better check before you take the plunge. Is it the right time in your life for a pet? Ideally, your situation would not require you to leave your pet alone often or for long periods of time. If you have kids, it is best that they are at least 6 or older. Make sure you get the right pet for your home. In other words, a big dog is not a good choice for a small apartment. Finally, will the pet always have the right care? In other words, will you be a responsible owner for the life of the animal? If you're still with me, then you might be a solid candidate for that new pet. So, where do you start? It can be a little confusing, newspaper ads, pet shops, breeders, and so on. But the one place you can always be sure of is your local animal shelter. To get started, simply pick up the yellow pages and look under Animal Shelter, Humane Society, or Animal Control. Shelters vary in their practices and procedures from locality to locality. Most shelters make every effort to ensure that pets made available for adoption are free of serious health and behavior problems. When it comes to selection, variety is the key word at the shelter. Variety in terms of size, age, and even breed. Although the lovable, smart, loyal mixed breed, all-American mutt to most of us, is most common, and perhaps your best choice. Approximately 25% of all shelter animals are purebreds. Adoption policies vary, but are basically designed to ensure that the pet ends up with a responsible individual or family. And basic screening is also designed to match the most suitable pet to your own personal lifestyle. The Humane Society of the United States has developed guidelines for responsible pet adoptions, matchmaking pointers that require knowledge of both the animal and the prospective adopter. Here are a few that most localities employ. No animals with known health or behavior disorders should be offered for adoption. Animals should only be placed with adults who intend to keep them inside as household pets. Puppies and kittens should be at least 4 months of age before being placed in homes with children under 6. No animals should be released for adoption as a gift to another person. Adopters should be prepared to give lifelong care to an animal. Written permission of the landlord should be required for renters. All adopted animals should be fitted with proper collars and tags. The shelter should place large animals such as horses, ponies, and donkeys with the same care and screening they do small animals. Only domestic animals should be placed as pets. A written application or pre-adoption questionnaire and proper identification should be provided by all prospective adopters. The shelter should keep an up-to-date file on people who have been shown to be unsuitable for pet adoption. All animals should be examined by a licensed veterinarian within 72 hours of adoption. If the vet finds the animal would be unsuitable as a pet, the shelter should take it back. All animals should be sterilized within 30 days of adoption or at an appropriate time for juvenile animals. 8 million unwanted animals get put to sleep every year. In 7 years, just one female cat can be the source of 500,000 kittens. In only 6 years, one female dog can be the source of 65,000 puppies. The agency should have the right to inspect the prospective adopter's home, and a disclosure and release clause or a separate release document should be signed by the adopter, releasing the agency from any responsibility regarding the animal's temperament. Believe it or not, these guidelines and others have been carefully crafted with your best interest and the animal's best interest in mind. If you're certain that you're ready for a pet, please try the shelter. You will save time, effort, and money, and still have the best of all worlds. Not only will you get the pet that you and your family want, but you will save a life.